Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Aries, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. All right. Let's take 3 cards for the first person, Aries. Magician, 5 of Swords, and the Tower in reverse, okay? Second person, Death, 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. Mutual energies, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Bottom of my deck, I have a 2 of Cups, Aries. 2 of Cups. Somebody here is manifesting this connection big time. They want to fight for this connection. If you guys have had a fight, they want to rebuild this connection. But from the other person's side, I think they are in between making a decision. I can, well, maybe accept it's over. Maybe if they come back and do right by me, depends on how much work they put in. Depends on what effort they put in. So that's my first thought, of course. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Aries, and then we'll also do your mutual energies. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, spirit. Aries and their person. All right. And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Aries, and then we'll start the reading. Aries and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. All right, so the first card here says, "It drives me crazy when you behave like a spoiled child who takes my love for granted. Yes, I love you unconditionally, but I'm not your parent. And quite frankly, your behavior takes the piss at times. You need to act like an adult for our relationship to work. I feel like I've been fighting for your life, for you not only to stay alive, but for you to be your authentic self and to thrive. I want to see you embrace your dreams and fly free from everything that's been holding you back. It hurts me that you continue to choose others over me. What do they have that I don't? Or is it that you don't feel worthy of a real connection? I know that you stalk me on social media and use other sources to gather information about me after you've chosen to ghost me. It's so not cool. If you want to know anything about my life, you should step up and be involved in it. I need more time. I'm waiting for you. I'm shutting you out. I can feel your desire for me. How do you know so much? I'm stalling. How do I approach you now after all this time? I sweat out the stress. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aries, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A, and then we'll move to the second person, second line, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. You could be either one of them, if this is your reading, of course. And person A, let's begin with you. What are you manifesting? Tell me quickly. What's the magician? What's this magician energy? Magician, they are trying to figure out how they can work things out. They're not sure how to work things out, I guess, but they're manifesting the unbreaking of the hearts. I think this person does want to take a leap of faith. They want to have a new beginning. They want to take that risk because they want this partnership. So tell me, what's the 5 of Swords then? 5 of Swords. Yeah, I have a feeling this connection. Maybe you guys had an argument or a fight. I'm sorry about the phone. I forgot to switch it off. But let me not stop right now. I hope now nobody calls right now. Okay, so tell me, 5 of Swords. I have a feeling this connection came to an ending. You guys had some argument, some ego battle, or something happened here. So now they, as much as this person knows the truth, they want to have a new beginning, they're not sure they're going to get a second chance. They are manifesting it, but they're not sure of whether this can work, how to make it work. They do want to rebuild, it seems. Yeah, but they're very embarrassed and very ashamed now to ask for a second chance. So tell me more about the Tower in reverse. Yeah, they want to open up. They want to open up. This person is feeling very sad and lonely without the other person, very discontent, but lacking a little bit of courage, I think, to open up and totally speak their heart. They want a new beginning, but it's like, how do I tell them now? How do I approach them now after all this time? So there's a little lack of courage that I see, but there is a willingness, I think, to rebuild and to return back to the person who they had a fight with. Okay, so person B, what about you? How are you feeling about this currently? What's the death card for you? Death card. One more. I don't think person B has totally ended the connection. I think they also feel a strong soulmate bond with the other person. And it's not that they want to end the connection, they want to end the toxicity. It's like, I don't want you to come back with the same kind of toxic behavior. I seriously feel person B is saying, I don't want to end this connection. I just don't want what happened in the past to repeat itself. If they can grow up and turn things around, maybe we can slowly and steadily move forward. Am I right, person B? Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah, so it's almost like person B says, I have some rules and my regulations. Like, okay, if you want to come back and you want to rebuild with me, then I need you to first maybe just be my friend. Let's just start by being friends and let's share and, spend some quality time together without getting into anything physical maybe. So let's just keep it cordial right now. And then depending on the amount of work that the other person puts in or the effort the other person puts in, then I'll make my decision. Then I'll be able to know whether, you're still treating me like an option or, you're serious or whatever. Tell me about the Eight of... Yeah, so person B says, I'm willing to offer them my cup if they offer me their cup, but right now I just want to see if we can be happy together. I'm not going to make a concrete decision right now because of what they showed me in the past. Maybe in the past, the other person may have come across as some kind of a player or something. So it's like, yeah, I'm willing to give you a chance, but let's not talk about commitment and long term, and because I really don't trust you. But yes, we can be friends. And maybe things can develop over time. And depending on how things turn out, I'll make my decision. So I don't think person B is being rigid and saying, I'm cutting you off and this is what you did. It's like, yeah, I'm still open to maybe they've made a mistake and they want to rectify it, but I want to see if they will actually put in that work. So mutual energies then for the first person who's manifesting this soulmate connection back and they want to rebuild. Seven of Swords in reverse. They're so scared. They feel if I return back, what if it backfires on me? What if now the other person has other options, right? So they want commitment. This person says, no, I know the person I want. I know this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I want to return back to them, not just for friendship, but I do want a commitment with them. But now they know the choice is no longer theirs. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles first. Yeah, because they are still aware that the other person is still angry and upset with them. So they're not sure if the other person will actually then choose them. Tell me about the Lovers. Lovers, yeah, this person... One second, give me more. One more. They want to be out of their stress. This person is ready for a new beginning. I think they're single, or they've recently become single. I don't know. They're looking for a long-term partner. It's like they want that the other person should now decide on their direction. They are ready for commitment, right? The other person says, I will allow you back in. I will allow you back in, but let's just be friends first. I don't want to have stress or anxiety or sleepless nights. But the first person, the one who's manifesting the rebuilding, they want everything now. They want commitment. They want to lock it down. They love the other person. They see the other person as their long-term partner, and they are now in that flux that, what if they don't choose me finally? What if they have other options, and now I'm going to be one of the choices which they may or may not choose eventually. So tell me about the other person, Spirit. Person B. What do these 3 cards mean for the other person? 7 of Swords in reverse. Person B says, I already caught them lying. In the past, Omkaratarot. They lied, they cheated, they ghosted. I already caught them once. So I'm not going to rush off into a passionate connection with them immediately, because I know my value, I know my worth. I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right person to approach me. Right? I'm not chasing anybody, but yes, I'm in a very comfortable place in my own life. I've attracted a lot of abundance. I'm not going to quickly give my heart to somebody who in the past showed me that they were just immature or they were a player. So yes, they are right. The choice is finally mine. I'm going to be the one to make up my mind. So tell me about the lovers for you. What's the choice you're going to make? Person B says, why are you pushing me, Omkaratarot? I just told you I'm going to take my time. I'm going to now, I've learned my lessons, you see. I've been in hermit mode for enough time. So I'm not even going to tell you what I'll choose. I'll wait and watch. I'm going to take my own sweet time to see what feels right, how right they are towards me. I'm not going to get swayed by passion and just give them another chance just because now they are ready. So tell me about the 2 of Cups, Spirit. What's the 2 of Cups as the overall energy for Aries reading today? One more. This is person A. This is person A. See, they are very scared. They have realized I have unconditional love. I love this person. This is the love of my life. This is the person I want to give my cup to, and I want their cup. I don't want to be in stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. I want them to quickly heal now, because what if somebody else comes along? What if somebody else comes along before they commit to me and they turn me down? So this person is going to push. This person wants their way. It's like, it's going to be my way. I want you to commit now. So there's going to be a little bit of tug of war, even though person A has very good intentions. Their intentions is to step up and be the perfect match towards their person. They don't want to just be maybe a friend anymore. They want more than friendship, because they've understood this connection. This is a soulmate bond. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But the other person says, but from my past experience, I've already tried this once and it backfired on me. So I'll wait and watch. I'm going to take my own sweet time. And the first person says, oh my God, if you're going to take your own sweet time, then meanwhile you'll be comparing me to others. And what if somebody else comes along and pulls away my 2 of Cups or takes you away from me? So, okay, that's, I guess, what's happening here. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aries.